Hey guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hopefully everybody is doing okay. We are here and we are previewing the Inter Milan game. Obviously, the second leg in San Siro. Obviously, in the last game at the Allianz Arena, it obviously didn't go Bayern Munich's way. 2-1 victory for Inter. I do have an Inter fan here with me, Sophia. Thank you for coming up, coming
No
on,
problem.
welcome again to the Bayern View. From just going straight into it. What did you think of that last game?
A tight game, intense. Just as I was assuming, I did predict a 2-1 win when we did the preview on my channel. But it was very close where Inter was very much about to bottle it, where you guys were. You kept going strong at the latter stages of second half, but Inter pulled through with the David Fratesi goal to get the winner, which I'm happy about. So a good result to go into the game at San Siro. So I'll take it, and definitely a lot more confident. But still, not like 100%, especially with the fact that Lautaro Martinez is suspended for the second leg. But we move. Just gotta make the best of it.
I did see a tweet about that earlier while we were having some lunch. It was on my phone. How did he? I don't believe he was on the list for yellow cards. So how was he? Is it too many accumulated or something?
I think that's that because I'm pretty sure like the commentator was saying he's suspended. So I'm like, okay. He was playing, the other night against Cagliari in the win there in the Serie A. So
because I was when I seen that I was like, he was definitely not on the list of like players that could have got, because obviously we were speaking about your players maybe getting booked, our players maybe getting booked, so on. I would have remembered his name. But yeah, I actually should have said this at the start. Please go over and check Sophia out. Her link should be in the title. If it's not, I will do it straight after the video. I believe it is, but I'm not too sure. So I am trying to do this on my phone. Bless up to everybody. Make sure you smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. And again, please do go and support Sophia. As always, big up to the YouTube community. I can't remember off the top of my head. What were you thinking going into the Inter game before we played you at the Allianz?
I mean, I was thinking we were going to get the win. But I wasn't thinking this was going to be like a high goal scoring game by any means. I was thinking this is going to be intense. Both teams are going to be up for it, even with you guys, a injured Bayern. I still assumed that you were going to show up, which you did. I mean, a big chance for Kane, who missed a very big sitter early on in the first half. So you had opportunities, and we had opportunities. So I didn't expect anything else. It's kind of how I felt overall, for sure.
No. Can you remember your score prediction or not?
Yeah, my score prediction was 2-1.
Oh, it was a 2-1. Oh, okay.
2-1 Inter, yeah.
Well, there we go. I think I said a 2-2 draw, but I was hoping, and only out of hope, a 3-1.
Yeah.
Win. Which, to be fair, we could have beat you 3-1 if Harry Kane and Olise actually took their chances.
It'd be different.
What was your? I'm guessing your reaction was like, phew. But what was your reaction when Harry Kane hit the post?
Oh, I'm not gonna. My heart was like my toes were doing this. I was definitely a bit wary of that, but luckily, hit the post, and we moved. But you had opportunities. You really did.
Yeah, no, 100.
You were at it.
Definitely did.
For sure. So I was scared, especially when Milan ended up scoring. The equalizer. I was thinking, especially the weekend prior when we ended up bottling a 2-0 lead to Parma. I was thinking, this might be a bit peak. Are we going to bottle this again, luckily not the case. But I was scared.
Yeah. No, definitely. I was definitely annoyed. We'll say annoyed. I don't want to get demonetized. But yeah, I was a bit annoyed, let's say, when Harry Kane missed. You know, he's known for scoring those. But I've got to say, it didn't surprise me that Jan Sommer was making the saves that he did, because he always does that against Bayern.
Yep.
Like that, like I said, Borussia Mönchengladbach keeper. That's what he used to do to us. So it's just unfortunate, like double-edged sword in the fact that we had Manuel, because he would have been an amazing goalkeeper for us to keep. But yeah, obviously he had to go, because you know, when you got one of the greatest goalkeepers, my opinion, the greatest goalkeeper of all time, you know, you're just not going to get rid of him. You know, so. What are you thinking going into the game on Wednesday? I keep thinking it's tomorrow, but we played Tuesday last time, didn't we? So it's Wednesday.
I'm thinking keeping defensively resolute.
Yeah.
And when you get opportunities, boom, try to get an early goal as soon as possible. Yeah. And just build off on that. Feed off of the home crowd's atmosphere, the vibe, and just go for it. Nothing to be afraid of. Go for it. That's what I'm thinking, at least. So, yeah, I am hopeful, and I think we will get the job done, but it's not going to be easy by any means, because it's Bayern. Yes, you guys have these injuries on key players, but I still don't think this is going to be an easy game where we're just going to cruise away to the semifinal. No, you're going to make it tough, 100%. But I still believe that Inter will get the job done, regardless.
Yeah.
You know, just with the amount of quality that we have at the end of the day to our disposal, right? So that's kind of what I'm banking on.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. And obviously, you got a 3-1 win in the last game in the league, which... How did that game go in your opinion? Obviously, you won 3-1, but
much better.
What were you thinking? Much better.
Much better. Cool. Yeah. You had Arnautovic that was scoring goals, and he's been kind of showing up a lot more in the league. So big up to him for that, especially when a lot of people, me included, was kind of complaining last season when we got knocked out of by Atletico Madrid, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And he was hella wasteful. So yeah, he definitely showed up a lot more for that particular game. So big up to him. And Bissek scored a goal as well. So it was nice. I just hope that can also be replicated into this game. Because I felt for the majority of the part in that particular game against Cagliari, quite comfortable.
I'm looking at the lineup now. I seen that, obviously you just spoke about Arnautovic, but I seen that Thuram didn't start. Was that, do you think, to rest him to go against Bayern?
Yes, I think that's the case. I definitely think that is probably the case, because, you know, a couple of players were rested and he was one of them. So there's also the likes of Bastoni and Mkhitaryan as well. So
yeah. DeMarco.
I think that's a smart move. Yes, DeMarco would be back, and that's going to be quite nice.
For you,
hope that we end up starting him.
Not for us.
Not for you, but for me, it would be quite nice.
Yeah, of course. It's going to be a very interesting match to see if Olise, depending on obviously if Olise does go at the cam, or the right. If he goes on the right, that's going to be an interesting matchup, because obviously the way that Inter play, you'll know this, you're the Inter fan, but obviously he's defending a 5, so he's going to be against 2 players. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see in that game. On Bayern, on the other hand, obviously our game, well, you can't really say our game was more difficult, but it was a De Classica, put it that way. So yeah, we went against Borussia Dortmund. It was a 2-2. I won't lie. Kim Min-jae had an absolute stinker again. and let Maximum
Oh,
Buia, or
what
how do you say
happened to
his name,
him?
get in front of. Yeah, I know. Get in front of him. They scored. And then it was 1-0, and then this is going to be funny when I say it out loud. Serge Gnabry come on. Fair enough to Vincent Company for bringing him on. And then he straight away, you could see that he was electric, which for a finished player shows how bad Dortmund really are, in my opinion. But yeah, he come
Mm,
on, helped set up a goal. Muller got the assist, I believe, for Rafael Guerrero. And then Serge actually scored a goal himself in the 69th minute. Actually looked like prime Gnabry, to be quite honest, when he was like scoring goals against Spurs and Chelsea and so on and so forth.
mm-hmm.
And then in perfect Bayern fashion this season, we let it go. We let Anton, of all players, score, and then it went 2-2. I don't know what the most annoying thing is personally, if it is the 2-2 in the fact that we draw the game, or the fact that we drew the game after not Dortmund, after Leverkusen dropped points. So
Yeah.
you know, yeah, very, very disappointed in our lads, to be honest with you. And you know, it's crazy, absolutely crazy. Should never be losing to this Dortmund team. Yeah, I believe at the time of playing them, they were 9th as well. So they're not having the best of seasons, put it that way.
Mm-hmm. I
So yeah,
hear it.
not the best. So yeah, even going off of form wise, you guys have obviously got the win 3-1. We got
Mm-hmm.
some people will say it's a respectable draw, but as a Bayern fan, they haven't been at it this season. You see what Barca did to them. Now Barca are one of the better teams right now, but they smashed them. Like they didn't even get a foot in, and I'm sure on
Not at all.
Tuesday, tomorrow,
Yeah,
I'm sure they're going to smash them again. I really do.
probably.
Um, because yeah, Yamal, Rafinha, Lewandowski, so on, they're just absolutely cooking at the moment. So yeah,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. I
it
am
will.
really excited for it. Even though Bayern are probably going to get beat again, and like you said earlier about it being you wanting an early goal, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like we need that also.
Mm-hmm.
From our perspective, of course, that wouldn't
Yeah,
be the best for you.
of course.
um, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be see what happens in the game.
By the
Let
way, can I
me.
just say
Yeah, go.
something? I have
Yeah,
to
go
just
ahead.
quickly correct myself because I was doing some research, and you are right. Lautaro isn't suspended. He's now in the list of being one booking away from getting suspended. So I completely misread earlier. So I had to quickly double check, and yeah, multiple sites are saying he's not suspended for the game. He will be available, but he's one booking away from getting suspended alongside four other Inter players.
Yeah,
That's why I
yeah.
didn't
So
see him on the list.
the commentator obviously got that wrong.
Yeah, because I 100% was hearing the commentator, but I believe they just, yeah,
Yeah, they must have got it wrong.
yeah.
Um, so yeah, you really don't need him getting suspended or getting a yellow in this card against us, because
Oh, no, no,
if
no,
you
no,
were
no,
to
no.
progress, which you
Yeah,
probably will, then he'll be out
yeah.
for the Barca game, or
Yeah, yeah,
Dortmund if
yeah. I
they
can't. No,
somehow
no,
come
no,
back.
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah,
I can't. We can't. No, 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 no.
yeah. No, 1,000.
Mm-mm.
Let's go through some comments though quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't time anyone out. What's going on? Stefan says, "Are you going to watch the Inter versus Bayern game in the San Siro?" Yes, mate. As you can see, this isn't the background we normally do, and we have been doing videos here as well. But yeah, we leave tomorrow, mate. So I'll be getting home late tomorrow night. Obviously, perfect time for to watch the game the next day. So yeah, I will definitely be watching it, mate. Definitely, definitely.
Come on.
Um,
Yeah.
okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually just going to read them from my iPad, because
Yeah.
pressing that
Make it
takes
easier for
way too
yourself.
long.
Yeah, yeah,
Big up Barca reacts every single time. Big up Eunice, man. How you doing? Bless up,
yeah.
mate. Yeah, smash up the like, people. Thank you so much. And again, check out Sophia. I believe Zia did put
Thank
her
you.
link in, so thank you so much for that, Zia. Touchline Fact says, "Are you in a hotel room?" Yes, I am, mate. Yes, I am. Big up Warrior every single time. How you doing, mate? Zia's in the building as well, so bless up to you.
Hey,
Omar BYT's in here. Big up Liam and Sophia. Thank you.
there you
Big
go.
up, mate. How you doing? Sophia, you are a United fan. Yeah, she supports both, mate. Inter and
Yep.
Man United.
Mm-hmm.
Bless up to Macau as well. And yeah, big up to Lewis as well. Lewis is in here. So, yeah. On the game, though, what are you expecting from Bayern? I'm guessing. Obviously, I'll let you speak in just a sec. But I'm guessing you're
Go ahead.
expecting us to come out like full steam ahead because obviously we are a goal down and we're at your
Mm-hmm.
your
Yeah, yeah.
stadium. So
I mean, I'm expecting you to go for it and and for Inter to just be resolute. Inter tends to sit a bit more back when it comes to like in the European competition. We ain't got no issue with you guys can have the ball. We will sit back. We'll
mm,
beat you on the counter.
yeah,
Kalas. Easy peasy. We'll move with that. That's kind of how I feel Inter will do as the game plan. And we don't have to like chase a goal. We're a goal up. Of
yeah, of
course, it would
course,
be nice to get another goal just to be a bit more comfortable. We don't have to chase it right away. Just ease it up, build it up, be resolute, don't lose your heads, especially when we have multiple players, like we mentioned, on yellow cards. You have to be on your A game. Don't lose your heads. And just hope that you guys come to us and we can beat you on the counter. That's what I
yeah,
think
yeah.
and
No,
hope
no,
that
no.
we do.
I'm with that. I'm with that, and that would be the perfect game plan for you, wouldn't it?
Mhm.
Because again, like you said, you are a goal up, and again, you're in better form. I would say you had a better team right this second. We've got various players like Musiala, Upamecano, Davies, so on, out, and
Mhm.
that just is what it is, isn't it? You're just going to have to, from a Bayern perspective, just go into this game and see what we can get out of it. Like me, Zia, and a couple of the other lads that do content here on the Bayern View.
Mhm.
Um, have been saying we're out, and realistically, we probably are out, but we're not actually
Mhm.
out. Like, we're
No,
not actually out just yet. So,
no, 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 no.
we've seen crazier things in football, but
Oh
to be
yeah.
honest with you, I know some don't want Inter to go through, but for me, I'd rather get beaten by Inter. Obviously, I
Mhm.
don't want to lose, but I'd rather get beaten by Inter than Barca because I wouldn't be able to deal with that. Getting smashed up by Barca again to knock us out, yeah, that would hurt.
I hear
Um,
it.
that would really, really hurt. So, yeah,
I
it's
get that.
crazy. Okay, Ansar says, get another goal. It ain't gonna be that hard with the state of our defense. Oh yeah, of course. Our defense
Mm,
is a shambles. With the likes of Eric Dyer and Kim and Jay, so on and so forth. They're not doing that well. To the point where they're looking to get rid of both of them coming up. So if that doesn't shout that we haven't got a good defense, I don't know what does. To be honest with you,
good point.
so it's going to be an interesting one on that perspective. I don't believe there's any other Bayern players injured. I know Harry Kane did leave with ice around his ankle,
Okay.
but he said that's normal. Um, I'm
Mm,
guessing he said it's normal. He's a striker. I'm not, so I'm going to take his word for it.
I mean,
Um,
okay.
so yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm going to take his word for it. On Bayern's starting 11 though, I'll say probably will start. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't. I actually think it probably will be the same team as last time. I just don't know if he will
Interesting.
go with Guerrero playing Cam again, which we were all surprised about. Um, so yeah, that would be what it'd be. Urbig in goal. I know Neuer definitely won't be back. That news is already
Yeah,
popped saying that
that's
he's
what I
not
heard
back.
as well. Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, Neuer won't be back. So it'll be Urbig in goal. Lima or Stanisic, maybe such a boy in at the
Hmm.
right back. Two centre backs most definitely will be Eric Dyer and Kim Min Jae. If you play Stanisic there, I wouldn't be too disheartened, but he hasn't been playing there, so he's rusty. Um, who will be our left back? Our left back will either be Stanisic or Guerrero. Again, we've got too many injuries. I would actually like Goretzka to play at centre back, though. I won't lie.
Ooh, okay.
Because not saying that he's obviously a good centre back, but he at times shows aggression. Now that could obviously be a double-edged sword if he shows too much aggression, give away a penalty. But for me, I feel like he would be probably better fit than an Eric Dyer or something like that, because it's just, again, I don't necessarily mind Eric Dyer being at the club, but at the same time, I kind of need him to be like a backup option to play maybe one of the first legs of the DFB Pokal games or something like that, just like a squad player rather than an out-and-out starter, which he is right now. So yeah, I wouldn't mind Goretzka playing there. I would love nothing more than to have Joshua Kimmich playing at right back. He plays there for Germany. When the Nations League was just on this international break just gone, they scored 6 goals against Italy, and all 6 had Joshua Kimmich either assisted.
I saw that game as well. Yeah.
So I don't understand why he doesn't push there. To be honest, I don't.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But
it is what it is.
Basically,
it is what it is. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. And to be honest with you, I actually think our midfield as a whole, I was looking to get rid of Kimmich. Just generally in the fact of I feel like our midfield fails with him there. When we won the sextuple, he was right back. And it actually exposed Goretzka now as well, because it just showed how special Thiago Alcantara actually was, that he was bossing that midfield. And Goretzka looked like, the best thing. But yeah, that in itself, it's just is what it is. Let me have a look. What's this saying? Okay, so Sky Sports are pushing out that your team could be the lineup of Summer, Pavard, Acerbi, Bastoni, Darmian as which way am I? A right wing back, Augusto or DeMarco as the left wing back. Which, before I carry on, would you give Augusto? Would you give him the guaranteed start because he played so well in the last game? What do you think?
I would love to see DeMarco though, but I won't be mad if it's going to be Augusto. He did well in the last game. I'm not gonna. I won't be mad. So then you can put in the DeMarco at the latter stages of a game. That's not a bad move at all. Maybe might be a best thing to start Augusto as he's a little bit of a groove. Let him have a go again. Then you bring in DeMarco. I wouldn't be mad at that, to be fair. I wouldn't. But I would maybe prefer a DeMarco just because I just am such a DeMarco fan. But I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, I'm going to frown if I see Augusto starting. I wouldn't. It would be okay.
And actually, tactically, that might actually be a good idea if you put Augusto on and then bring DeMarco on when we're more tired, because obviously he's very dangerous with what he does and so on. So
whipping them crosses. Let's go.
Yeah. No, most definitely. Then the midfield, I think it's going to be the same. I think Barella, Kalanoglu, and Mkhitaryan.
I think so too.
Which I believe is the same one, and then Thuram and Laurado Martinez up top. So that looks like the lineup that Inzaghi's going to go with from what is being said. Is there anything else that's being pushed on here? No, this is just tomorrow's schedule ahead of the game. This one I don't like, this one here. So I want to get your opinion on this. Obviously, as an Inter fan, you will watch Serie A and you will know about Kim Min-jae when he was at Napoli and so on. But Kim Min-jae is now leading the list, if you want to call it a list, to errors leading to a goal. And I don't think, it says Bundesliga here, but I actually seen a list of all of the centre backs, Konate, Van Dijk, Rudiger, so on and so forth. And he's actually top of that with 4 or 5, I think it is. Yeah, not good. Not good for a centre back. Yeah.
Wow. Then we gotta capitalize on that, I guess.
Yeah, no, 1000%. Yeah, 1000%. Because I think Van Dijk had 1. I think Kanate had 2. I think Rudiger
Yeah,
had
I think
0,
so.
and that Kim Min Jae was top. I think Uthman
Uh-huh.
Kano had 1 as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit peak when it comes to that.
It actually is.
I think that by the looks, wait, what's this? Who's this? Okay, I don't know who this referee is. It's some referee. It's just telling me that there's a Slovenian referee. I have no clue how to say his name. He previously officiated 4 Bayern games. He was the one that officiated the round of 16 game versus Leverkusen, the 2-0 one.
Okay.
He officiated the 4-1 versus Bayern this season when they beat us.
Okay.
23-24 season when we beat Lazio at home, round of 16, and then Bayern 1-1 with Villarreal in 21-22 quarter final. Okay, interesting. And yeah, but it says here, in addition to Inter, Mamono is most likely to also miss the Heidenheim game, which is at the weekend after this game coming. So yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Let's see what these comments are saying. It's going to refresh. There it is. Okay, let's see what people are saying. Napoli scored a banger. Okay. Muller plays better. Yeah, to be fair, actually, great point, answer. I was speaking about Guerrero playing Cam last time. I actually need Muller to start this game personally.
I think he should start for you guys.
Yeah, I like. Don't get it twisted. I like the fact that Guerrero started, maybe not as Cam, but it just in general in the last game. So yeah, there's what it is. Lyon Inter are bringing. Wait, what? No, this guy. I was reading it, and I didn't get that he was bantering me. He said, "Look, I'll read it out so you can see what it says." So he says, "Lyon Inter are bringing back Diego Milito for a night contract to score 2 more goals." This guy, man.
Woohoo!
This guy. Actually, apparently I got it wrong. Zio has corrected me. Apparently, it's 6 mistakes leading to goals, not
6.
4 or 5. I could have swore it was 4, but damn, that's even worse.
That's even worse. Yep. Even worse.
Yeah, not good. Big up Matt's channel every single time. Hope you're well. I hope you're doing well, Liam and Sophia. Thank you, mate. Big up to you.
Big up.
Big up Liam. My guy. Big up Juve Cornercast every single time. Gio, bless up, mate. Hopefully you're doing well, bro. And if you got any questions for me or Sophia, please put them in the chat while we go into like the prediction part of the video. So yeah, what are you thinking going into this game from your perspective? I mean, like score wise.
I'm gonna predict 2-1 win again.
2-1 win again. So what would that be? That would be a 4-2 on aggregate. From what I'm saying.
Yep.
It wouldn't be too bad for you guys.
I'm gonna say Lautaro scores again, and I'm gonna say Çalhanoğlu, like a nice outside the box type goal. Boom.
I remember that guy. Sorry to cut you off. I remember that guy scoring a banging free kick for Bayer Leverkusen. Because as he used to play in the Bundesliga, I remember him scoring a banging free kick against us. Can't remember off the top of my head when that was, but I think it was when we had like River and Robin, I believe. If anybody knows in the chat, please let me know. I just remember him just bending the ball, and he's so good at free kicks. Unfortunately for us. Ansar says, Sophia, thoughts on Luis? Is it Enrique? Have I said his name? I don't know if I've said that right.
I said Luis Enrique.
Since both Bayern and Inter are open to going for him.
Are we open to go? I haven't heard anything, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of Luis Enrique. No. I'm sorry. You talk about. I know what you talk about. You talk about the player. In my head, I thought it was talking about the the dang coach.
Oh yeah, the coach. Yeah, no, I think he's
talking about the player.
player.
I'm not gonna lie, the player. I heard about it earlier today. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to people. I've never seen this guy play. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, to be honest with
I'm
you,
not gonna sit there and lie to y'all. I can't do
Yeah.
it. I don't know. So if he's good, I hope he's good. But I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Never heard of him until today when I read it on Twitter. They were linked with him. I said, okay, I might need to check out some clips, but that can often be deceiving. If we get him, I hope he balls out. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, like again, similar to what you've just said.
Mhm.
All I know about how I know what he looks like is the fact that we're linked to him.
Yes.
Like, I seen the picture. I put him on my thumbnail because I'm
Legit.
doing a video on him.
Exactly.
Other than that,
That's
I have
it.
no clue who he is. I've watched clips, but you can never go off clips.
No, exactly.
You know, what does Ansar put here? Bayern are in talks with Luis Enrique, but Inter show more concrete interest. The Italian side is considering submitting a bid worth around 29 million euros, including add-ons. Damn,
I heard that as well. Yeah.
damn.
We have to wait and
Is he
see.
worth that much? That's crazy.
I don't even know.
No, me neither. To be fair, so that's just. Yeah, so you're thinking a another 2-1 win. From well, again, we're talking mainly hope and only hope. I think Bayern get an early goal to make it obviously 2-2, and then I actually think it goes to extra time, unfortunately.
Oh, I hope not.
And then I actually think you beat us in extra time.
Okay.
If I'm honest, because again, you know, similar to what we were saying about the lineup just a second ago, you know, you literally could, if you wanted to, Augusto on the left wing back, DeMarco can be fresh, ready to hurt us. So yeah, people in the chat, the match channel said Inter Milan 1, Bayern Munich 1. Definitely could be a draw, mate. Yeah, Ansar saying the same thing, and that obviously again would obviously go in your favour. It would make it be a 3-2 on aggregate for you guys.
Yeah, wouldn't mind that either.
So yeah, and actually Catalan's put perfect comment in saying Oberg needs to bring the game of his life for Bayern to go through. I agree. And so I seen it said your name in it. Zia said, I agree with Sophia. He's going with a 2-1 to Inter as well. Will this be your first time getting a ticket? I'm not going to the San Siro, mate. I don't know if you mixed up when I said that I was watching it. Because I'm away at the moment, so people were just asking if I'll be back. I would love to go there. Don't get it twisted. Then again, I'm actually 2-1 in going to games. If you count a preseason game, because went to the Manchester City one, where they smashed us 3-0, where Rodri scored a banger. It was actually really annoying as well because where he scored, the way he shot, that's where I was. So yeah, that was perfect. Then I went to the Manchester United game. I think we won 1-0, Kingsley Coman, I believe. So yeah, I've been to Old Trafford, and then I went to the Tottenham Stadium before this season, pre-season, where they tried to get Harry Kane to lift the trophy in the Tottenham Stadium, which was never going to happen.
Never. He's actually going to get his first. Imagine he about to get his first trophy.
Yeah, to be honest with you, to be fair, this desk is made out of wood. Touch wood. I'm not too sure yet. If I'm honest, I'm not too sure because are we points ahead? Yes, but with how bad how bad our defense is, I don't know. They could draw it back. To be honest with you, we've got some difficult games, but then again, so have they.
Exactly.
Yeah, because who have we got?
What points are you ahead of them?
Let me look. Table. So we are on 69, 69, and they're on 63. So what's that? 6 points?
Yeah.
Yeah. So are we 6 points ahead? Yes, but 6 points is 2 games. We were to lose 2 games.
How many
and they
games
were to
left
win.
do you have of the season?
Not many though. That is
Mhm.
definitely the point. Why is my iPad not working? Hello? Why does it not let me click it? There we go. Okay.
I think Seer put all the games left.
Oh, has he put
5.
the games in? Perfect.
Yeah. Oh, you are quick, Seer. Wow.
Big up, Zia. You're a legend, my brother. So yeah, we've got Heidenheim, Mainz, Leipzig, Gladbach, and Hoffenheim. So 5 left. So yeah. Zia, do you know off the top of your head, mate, who Leverkusen have got? Because if you know who they've got, then we can have more of a discussion on it. But yeah, Heidenheim, they're bottom of the table. Doesn't really mean anything. Hopefully we do. Hopefully. So yeah, Heidenheim.
I hope so too. Yeah.
Mainz is going to be a good game. Leipzig, we smashed them 5-0 in their last game. So that's probably going to be more of a difficult game because they're obviously not going to let us do that again, even though I'd love to do that again. Gladbach, they're always known to be tricky for Bayern. They were the team, obviously, where Turan come from, and Summer. So, yeah, they're very dangerous.
Yeah.
And then Hoffenheim, again, another 50-50. So, realistically, we should be okay. 6 points clear again. If Leverkusen were to drop, I think, they're 6 points away. So I think 2 games, maybe 3 games. If they drop points, then we win. I think we win the title. Don't get it twisted. Harry Kane, I do want him to win his trophy, to be honest with you. I do. I just think for football, it needs to be done. Even though I know full well, as soon as he wins it, that people are going to be like, yeah, but he's won a Farmers League. I know that's coming.
Then the next team will be win a Champions League. Like, keep going.
Yeah, no, 100. Zia's put it in there. Thank you, Zia. You're a legend, bro. So Leverkusen have got St. Pauli, Augsburg, Freiburg, Dortmund, and Mainz. So yeah, they got pretty easy games. They should be easy for them, realistically. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed.
I'm ready to guys. Get it done. Get it done.
We need to win 2 games and get a draw to be champions. There you go. Big up, Cole, mate. How you doing? So yeah, back to my prediction. So yeah, I think like that is my head talking. The fact that I think we will win, not win. Well, we'll win over 90 minutes, 1-0. Obviously, it goes to extra time, and then because no away goals, and then from then, I do think you get the goal. I don't think it goes to penalties. I can't be dealing with that.
I can't. No.
I
do not want to deal with that either.
No, I can see that. Yeah, and then obviously I think you will get a goal. Who scores it, I don't know. But now my heart, on the other hand, I think we get an early goal, and then I actually think you get back into it. So that would be what you'd be 3. Nope, you'd be 3. You'd be 3-2 up. And then I think we score 2 more, and then we go through. So
okay,
fingers crossed. So that would be a 3-1 win, if I'm right by saying. So I'm going with a. Oh wait, okay. I actually didn't do that on purpose, by the way, but I've just realised I said the same thing again. Oh, bro. I can see Leverkusen drawing versus St. Pauli. I really hope so, mate. I hope you're right. We're going to need Mainz to pull off. If we had cheaper, I could see us beating Inter. Yeah, maybe.
Choupo-Moting.
Yeah, Choupo-Goting, as we call him.
Hey.
But yeah, big up to everybody.
Yes.
I think that's basically it. Sophia's gone with a 2-1 win, just like they beat us at our ground. I'm going with a 3-1 win from the heart. Head-wise, though, and actually thinking logically and not, talking out of the love of the club, I think we will win 1-0 over 90 minutes, and then they will beat us in extra time, which will obviously be a 1-1 draw. So, yeah, bless up to everybody. Again, if Sophia's link is not in the title because for some reason on my YouTube it's not showing. I will put that in there straight after the video's done. I do believe Zia did post it though. It is in the chat. Zia, if you don't mind posting it again for me, mate. So yeah, make sure you go over when Zia drops the link in a second and sub. Make sure you go on, like the videos and so on, interact. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Again, thank you, Sophia, for coming on.
Thank you.
Fingers crossed it'll be a good game from my perspective.
And from my perspective as well.
Of course. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you're probably going to go through. So yeah, but yeah, bless up to everybody. I do believe Zia is doing. Thank you, Zia. There we go. There's the link.
Thank you, Zia.
That.
Thank you, broski. Thank you.
Show on stage. There we go. Okay, so this link here is the top comment or the recent comment. Please click that. Go subscribe. Do all of that stuff. Like the videos and everything. Interact. Do what you guys need to do, legends, every single time. And yeah, Zia, if I'm right by saying, let me just quickly search this. I won't take your time too much. Yeah, Zia is doing a stream at 11 o'clock. What time is it? It's so in an hour and a half with Interworldwide. So make sure people you check out Zia as well because he's going to be doing his own preview. So yeah, bless up to everybody though. Thank you for the constant support on the channel. And yeah, man, we're going to get out of here. Miyasa, Mia, my people. Peace out. Please, Bayern. We need the win.
Bye-bye.